3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to check that I copied all the videos because I've seen here only 12 videos. Okay, that's all the videos.
Oh,
Very.
you're here.
I'm here.
Where the bloody hell have you been? Just deserted me for a week.
When?
Last Tuesday, woke up and was like, oh, I'm going. Bye, I booked a plane ticket for tomorrow morning. And off we flew.
No, it wasn't like that. I can't. No, don't do that.
I mean, I'm just stating the facts.
No.
You woke up, you booked a plane ticket, and you left 24 hours later. Facts.
That's a fact, but between me waking up to booking tickets, there were a lot of emotions
There
there.
was a
and
hurricane.
You were, yeah. No, hello,
Hiya.
I'm Toy.
I'm Goy.
And Koi.
Is it asleep?
And welcome to a different video. We are going to talk about my visit in Israel. I will share some
I love
experiences.
you say we, like I've got any input to offer to this. I was
Fine.
just at home.
Fine. And also, we are going to react to something really special that we are going to tell you about just a little bit. So stay tuned, and we are starting after this. If this is your first time in our channel,
It's time to pick a safe word.
such as
Blueberry. It's not a safe word. People might like to make that noise. There's a Family Guy joke in a very early episode where Peter and Lois are talking about a neighbour or someone in the town who's got really bad behaviour. And they're literally putting their BDSM costumes on. And then Lois is like, oh, I love you, Peter. He's like, I love you too, Lois. The safe word is bananas. And then zips his mouth up.
and welcome.
Sorry, yes.
Please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't done so, and also thank you so much for all the views, likes, comments, the new subscribers, and of course the lovely veterans.
The veterans that survived this season.
The survivors. Maybe you should call them the survivors.
No, that's a bit too on the nose, isn't it?
It's important to say whatever we are saying. We are sharing with you our own honest opinion. We do not wish to offend, hurt, insult, or objectifying neither the people that we will see on the video. We will
The
show you,
performers,
the
the artists.
the brilliant people there. Know your nation, but most importantly, not anybody else.
A vow.
If we are offending you, we are sorry.
Sorry!
Oh, as Goy said, last Tuesday I woke up in the morning and felt like a big
Had a
pain.
feeling in his gut.
Yeah, call it pain, call it feeling in the gut, calling emotional, whatever, you name it.
Something was telling him he needed to go.
And
one of our crucial rules of life is to follow your gut. Trust your gut. Except when you aren't 100% sure it's just a fart. Then you can't trust your guts, but generally it's your
that's
guts.
change of a tone a bit.
I'm trying to keep things light because I know this is going to be heavy. So,
It's
a back and forth here.
I'm not going to make a speech, well, I am, but not like a... Oh. Last Tuesday, I woke up in the morning with this strong feeling that I need to visit my elderly mom, bless her. Hi, mom.
I sapped a matter.
And I need to see my family, and I need to see my friends, and I need to feel what's happening in Israel since the events of 7th of October. And I thought about my kids, and I thought about them needing to see my elderly mom, because who knows what the future brings us. And then, yeah, I talked to you a lot about this on that day. And
I'm going to be honest. So it's currently half term in the UK, and that means the kids are off school for a week. And when he said, I'm thinking of taking the kids to Israel, my literal gut reaction was, oh, thank God, that means I don't have to cook and entertain the children all of half term. This has been brilliant. Yes, go.
Now things are clearing up. I know you mean it only 50%. But then
99%. That was literally my first response. And I was like, wow, okay, I'm going to be on my own. You're going to be sad. I won't be there to support you. I won't be able to there to...
But I don't need to cook every day.
But I don't have to cook and clean. And I'm not joking. I cleaned the house the morning you left. And it stayed spotless for like 4 days.
I booked a flight, and 24 hours later, I was on a flight to Israel. And my God, I didn't expect this emotional feeling I will feel the moment I got into the airport. So all those hostages pictures that there in that, you remember when you go down
through arrivals, yeah,
and they are just a reminder. And on every picture, people are just writing their own notes. Those people that close, to the hostages and missing them. And my God, this was the welcome. When I arrived, I was extremely tired. It was a long day, but I went out. And it's quite surreal because in Tel Aviv, people are out. People are sitting in the pubs. People are trying to live normal life. Some will say, oh, yeah, people don't care. No, it's the Israeli mechanism to cope with this madness. People told me that in the first couple of months since 7th of October, Tel Aviv was empty. People didn't go out. People were staying in their homes, mainly scared because they didn't know what the
was going to come
situation.
next.
And also, once all these events happened, when actually terrorists came to Israel villages and kidnapped people, there were rumors that there are still terrorists running around the country
for weeks. You weren't sure if there was
waiting to attack, and just that feeling. And oh my God, I don't want to drag this video too much down, but
I'll lift it.
Okay, thank you for being here. I've never felt that kind of energy in Israel, and the energy is very low. Very, very low. People are hopeless, people are lost, people are not sure what's next. People know that it's not over, and we don't know when it's going to be over.
It won't be for a long time.
There are new events coming up from the north that if you are not really reading the news, you would not
you wouldn't
hear it, because
no, it won't get put on the news. Let's be real.
there is a war in Gaza, okay? There is a war in Gaza, horrible war there, but also my friend which I stayed with, her parents lived, and I'm saying lived, in Kiryat Shmona, which is the northest city close to Lebanon. They had to evacuate from their home, and they are elderly couple in their 80s, needs to evacuate from their home on the 8th of October, and they are still this day staying in the hotel in Bat Yam. There are hundreds of thousands of people that cannot go back to their home in the north because on a daily basis there is a war in the north. Now, because the war focused in Gaza, it's just a matter of time before we have a proper fighting there to just secure that border. I won't sit here and mope about this because if you are Israeli, probably you know what you guys
living it.
You are living this. You know what your guys are going through. If you're not Israeli and you are pro-Palestine, probably you will comment Free Palestine like we got that
Like
load
a million times.
And
is,
but
really changing the world.
If you are on the border, like not between Israel and Lebanon, I mean, if you're on the border, on the fence, where you're not sure really what's happening, you don't understand it, and you want to learn, just open different resources, read about it, just get educated. Even then you won't necessarily understand the real complexity.
We've had some really odd comments from people because we support Israel by making videos about Israeli music or talking to Israeli family and friends. They have this idea that automatically means we want to kill everyone in Gaza. Like, we literally had people saying that, and I'm like, this is not a binary thing. This is not one side or the other, and if you do this thing, then that obviously means, by saying we support Israel, assuming that we want to kill all the Gazans is like saying, I support women's rights, that means I want to kill all men. It's ludicrous. Some of the stuff that's happening on social media, some people's views, it's absolutely insane, and I'm like, there's no logic. There's no logic at all. Just switch off from social media as much as you can, guys. If it's getting you down, you're seeing stuff, just focus on what brings you joy.
So there were a few positive experiences in my visit in Israel. And first of all, seeing my family.
I wish I could have come and seen your mum.
And my mom bought you a gift.
Oh.
And I wanted to give you that gift now.
Oh.
And she said, please give it to Ashley because I love him so, so much. And this is your gift for my mom.
Oh.
Yes.
Imo Mata.
Safta Mata, bought you that.
I can't call her Safta, she's not my Safta.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. I love the poignancy of it, and I also love that it's so blingy.
Bling bling.
Oh, I love your mum so much. I can't communicate with her because I can't speak Hebrew. She can't communicate with me because she can't speak that much English. But we just have a language.
And she saw it and said, please give it to Ashley.
Oh, I love it.
No, don't do that. No, don't, your ear will, don't do that.
How does that look?
No, come on, stop it. So seeing my family was a very, very positive thing. The kids loved and got so much love from the families,
Aunts,
and got
uncles, cousins, grandmas.
spoiled. Also, some of you got in touch with me as well. Now, some of you I even met, and it was brilliant. And I was invited to come to a club named Lima Lima.
We went there a couple of years ago.
And every Sunday, even not in Eurovision season, listen that, they're doing it for years. There is a group of people named Eurofalsh. Follow them on Instagram.
Please follow them on Instagram.
Follow them on Instagram. See what they do. They love Eurovision.
We went in 2022, didn't we? Someone said, oh, come to Lima Lima bar, there's a Eurovision night. So we just thought, oh, okay, it's going to be a normal bar that's just going to be playing Eurovision music instead of dance music.
And my God, when we say people love Eurovision, they love Eurovision. And what they do, they're taking the performances that, and kind of build something around it in their own small stage with their own small props.
They're lip syncing to the songs.
And they're lip syncing to the
but
song.
But they've learned the routines. They've learned the lyrics in every song, any language it is. They've got props. And like within seconds between the songs, they go and change and they come out and you're like, oh my God, is this song? Yeah! And the attention to detail is unreal. And you just feel how much they love Eurovision. And I wish I'd come with you. That was the thing I was the most jealous about, knowing you were going, because we had such a good time when we went before. And I'm sure it was what you needed after the season this year.
So I spoke to Mickey, one of the leads there.
Who I'm sure you all saw on the grand final night after Eden's performance.
Flag. And I spoke to her before they started the show.
She's lovely.
She's gorgeous. And she told me how hard this Eurovision in Malmö was. But
fair play to her for going.
What I can't take from her is her optimism. And she said it was a really rough experience, but I love Eurovision so much. So it was a bump in the way. That's how she sees it. It's a bump in the way.
Well, it can't get any worse, can it? Really?
Well, yes. Well, you're saying that, but you see our world, right? So I took some videos of in the night, not all of them, because they are starting at 10 o'clock all the way to 12:30. They don't stop. They are
so committed to spreading their love for Eurovision.
Even real artists have breaks. I don't know. They don't stop. And I'm like, I'm tired for you guys. I'm like, I went to cigarette 5 times or whatever, and they still, So I took some videos that I thought it would be a great opportunity to share with you their love to
and
Eurovision.
If you live in Tel Aviv and you've never been, you've never heard of this.
Not only Tel Aviv.
Or anywhere
in
you
Israel.
have to go.
At least once.
I genuinely thought we were just going to a bar that would have Eurovision music on, and what we experienced was out of this world.
Let's watch some of the performances of Eurovision, some songs they've created. I hope the quality is good enough. But let's enjoy Eurofalsh, Lima Lima, starting now. Yes. Look at them. Look at them.
They know every dance move.
Yes. Look at them.
I'm way up and I'm coming down. You're taking me higher.
Look, he's going on and then come back to the stage. And look at the moves.
Tal is an excellent dancer as well. Fuego. I bet none of them have fallen over and gone to hospital.
Look at that.
Oh, look at... Look, we'll just grab some fabric and we look just like it.
Look at the
Oh. Did they bring out a didgeridoo?
Yes, I didn't film it because I thought that suddenly Mickey came out with this. They're coming with the people on the stage. Oh, bless them.
Hey!
And the people there enjoying this so much, like dancing with it. And it's...
How could you not?
I couldn't stop smiling all evening.
Such a niche thing to do.
Now, I have to say, on that Sunday, unfortunately, they were missing 3 members, so they were limited with numbers, and so people covered each other, so they still, know how to cover each
Still
other.
owning it.
And the thing is, they're not getting paid for it. It's a hobby.
It's just for fun.
It's a hobby.
I love it.
And
I love them.
And Mickey told me that sometimes they get invitations from Europe to perform in some random club. So, guys, if you're into Eurovision and you're owning a club or
Yes.
whatever, invite
Get the
them
Eurofalshin.
over. They are brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Oh my god. Oh. I bet Mickey owns that Featherborough top.
I just love them.
Oh my,
just
like
about-
everything. Oh my goodness.
I just love them. They're just fantastic.
How much stuff do you think they bring every week? How many
They have
boxes?
it there. They have
approx?
it there.
It lives there, does it?
And yeah,
The atmosphere is just so good. Oh.
I couldn't stop moving, and everybody's moving. Look. Look at the movement.
They know everything.
Everything.
It's pure love.
It's love to
absolute
Eurovision.
love.
It's love to Eurovision. So I'll share a secret now. The guy we are going to see is Amit, and I'm obsessed with him. I just love him.
You're still wet from
And
this
is-
October rain.
One of the newest members. He's just joined over a year ago.
Oh, wow.
And he is a star. The camera adores him, and he delivers.
He is gorgeous.
He's so cute. And he did what I did. I really liked is Mickey told me it was all his ideas to perform this year winner.
Oh.
And my God, this is perfection. Perfection. Look at the props.
Look at the outfit!
The outfits, and look what they prepared to him.
Amazing.
He's so committed. Look at how he's acting this.
Yeah.
I was so emotional in this.
Yeah.
Really. Now look. Soon. And they trust each other, and they like.
I went to hell and back.
I just love him. Now the end bit is just one of the best things.
Oh my goodness. What is that? Is that like a fitness
It's
balance
like a
board
fitness
thing?
balance board, yeah. It needs to be really fit to do that, like the balance.
My heart beats like a drum.
Now look.
Oh my goodness. I love the
I
creativity.
love it. Mickey told me it was all his ideas. I love him. And you see, I filmed all the I couldn't stop.
You did the whole song.
I couldn't stop. Look at him.
brilliant.
It's brilliant.
I brought the cold.
Oh my God, Amit, darling. I told you in that night, and I will tell you again. I love you. I just love you. You made me so happy, really.
Just happy?
Well, you know, but let's not talk about it here. This one was great as well.
Oh. Oh, they come off the stage.
Off the stage, people are respecting them, giving them this.
Oh, there she goes.
And again, still they have the props.
Who was doing the rapping? Was it Mickey?
No. You will see in a minute. Now she's climbing.
So sad I didn't come.
It's so fun. I couldn't stop smiling. And I had pain in my face after those 2 hours.
So he'd learned the rap in
Yes.
Ukrainian.
Because they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. But, you know, one song made me cry. Really, really cry. I had tears when I saw them performing. And of course, it's Israel this year. Look at her face reactions.
And everyone's singing along. Wow. No. Baby, promise me you'll hold. Oh, wow.
They just know everything.
Oh. Ecstasy. It's interesting because I'm never focused on the dancers in the performance because they're not in shot a lot.
And this,
Yeah.
this.
I'm sure I would have cried about that
I
as well.
cried.
Oh. Baby, promise me you'll hold me again. I'm still broken from this hurricane. No, and they're singing October Rain in the crowd.
They've done everything.
Oh, everyone's singing.
Lima Lima and Eurofage, for that matter, I've not enough words to thank you, first of all, for inviting me to come, because I got messages from several of you to join. But each one of you, people that, you know, part of this amazing group, you are very special. You are very special. I know this group is running for years and years, and it started very, very small, and now people are coming in every Sunday, and you're making a lot of people really, really happy. I've seen the crowd, and I know you know that, and I know you are talking to them a lot, and you're feeling the energy from them. But my God, in those moments, in those days, and after a very, very, very heavy emotional Eurovision, all from the wrong reasons,
Yeah.
you're giving them hope. You're allowing them to put that aside, and let's value the music, and let's value these fantastic performances, because you guys are working hard to get to this. You are practicing your delivery. It was my honor to be there and experience, and I can only be sorry that you were not there with me.
When he texts and says, I'm going to Lima Lima now, I'm like, oh my God, have the most wonderful time. And inside I'm like, oh, I want to go as well.
So again, if you're in Israel,
go on Sunday.
Go on Sundays and give them a visit. At least try it once and see all about this madness.
See how
and follow them in Eurofalch, because they are
Instagram.
posting every Monday all the performances for the last night.
But just see how easy it is to spread positivity
and love.
And love.
There was so much love there. So much love. And thank you guys very much. If you like this video, thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't done so.
Follow us on Facebook, send us messages. If you'd like to join our helpers team, send us an email to
toyandgoy@gmail.com, or find us on Instagram.
@toyandgoy. When are we visiting Israel? When can I come with you and visit Israel again then? Would you like us to, guys?
Well,
if we come again, I'll say no. When we come again, shall we do a fan meet-up at the karaoke place again?
Yeah. And what, revive the proposal? No.
No, just...
Yeah, we should do something next time we go together, because I'm sure many of you, would like to come and say hi. So
come and sing karaoke with us.
And we will give
I'll try not to end up in hospital dancing, but I can't make any promises.
Just don't drink
Sambuca. That's the problem.
Don't drink Sambuca.
No Sambuca, but I really like it.
Until next time, see you guys very, very soon.
Bye!
It made me cry then, it made me cry now.
I think it's always going to make us emotional.